and her time capsule. And the way she tied everything together in the end was she mused about those angst-filled years and how they really improved her emotional maturity. I liked her gestures, the way she said she was flipping through the pages of Glamour magazine, and then she demonstrated how one of those magazine tips was to touch your face and your hair. And we could just see this 14-year-old girl trying to figure out how to stalk her crush most efficiently. I thought the whole premise of her speech was really very, very funny. And I think perhaps all of us can relate to those days when you really had a crush on someone, and that's all you could think about. And she talked about the music that got her through those days. And it was cute the way she referred to herself in the third person. So it's almost like we're looking at another completely different person than the Rosemary that we see today in front of us. Her theme was great, and some of her jokes were so funny, and they just tied in beautifully with the story that she told us about 14-year-old Rosie. And at the end, where she compared what would Shakespeare have been like if he had not had, situations like she experienced as a young girl. It would just have, his plays would have been a 15-minute sword fight. I thought that was one of your best punchlines. And talking about Usher and his songs, and Remy the poet just would have written this horrible drivel had he not gone through these kind of experiences. So everything just tied itself together. It was so well done. She was in front of the lectern without any notes, of course. And we were transported back in time to 14-year-old Rosie. And I just love the story, and I love the journey, and I really liked her sweet but self-deprecating sense of humor. The only thing, and I struggled to think about, what could I suggest that Rosemary work on? The only thing I could come up with was that at times your eye contact was quite not as direct as it could have been, especially when you deliver a line that's going to be so funny or so impactful. Try to focus on someone like this. You did a bit of pacing in front, but that was nervous energy, and a lot of comics do that, of course, too, as Scott can probably tell you. There's a lot of walking up and down. But really, just work on your eye contact. It was such a great speech. I really enjoyed it and thought it was fun. Thank you.